Hanukkah, Jewish Festival of Light explained. Hanukkah 2020 will give the Jewish community a chance to celebrate at the end of a hellish year for much of the world. The festival commemorates one of the most significant events in Jewish history and lasts more than a week. People can still celebrate this year, but unfortunately, they may not have the space to conduct the gatherings possible in a non-pandemic world. When is Hanukkah? Hanukkah, which means dedication in Hebrew, is an 8-day-long winter festival. The festival begins on the eve of Kislev 25 on the Hebrew calendar, which translates to an earlier date on the Gregorian version. The 25th of Kislev often falls around November at the earliest or December at the latest. Read more. Jesus Christ breakthrough as Shroud of Turin debate put to bed. Hanukkah 2020 start time. When is Hanukkah? Image, Getty. Make the most of your money by signing up to our newsletter for free now. Invalid email. We will use your email address only for sending you newsletters. Please see our privacy notice for details of your data protection rights. Hanukkah 2020 start time. Hanukkah may take a much different form in 2020. Image, Getty. In 2020, Hanukkah falls today, on December 10th, but not until the evening. The Jewish faith holds that new days start when the sun sets, so revelers light the first candle in the menorah at nightfall. The Old Testament states, "First there was evening, and then there was light, thus was the first day." Once people have lit the first candle, the 24-hour cycle begins anew. Hanukkah 2020 start time. Revelers celebrate Hanukkah with the menorah. Image, Getty. Hanukkah 2020 start time. The Maccabees defeated the king and rededicated the Jewish temple. Image, Getty. Lighting candles every day commemorates the ancient rededication of the Jewish Temple of Jerusalem. Israel was once a state under the care of the Syrian Seleucid Empire, which 171 BC King Antiochus IV wanted to make more Greek. Many of the Jewish people living under the empire embraced this but wanted to keep their faith. They became a target of the king following a loss in battle when he killed and enslaved Jerusalem's inhabitants and desecrated the Jewish temple on Kislev 25. He introduced harsh penalties for following Judaism, igniting a Jewish rebellion. Freedom fighters, led by Judah and known as the Maccabees, emerged triumphant from a 3-year-long conflict and rededicated the Jewish temple to Judaism once again on Kislev 25. Revelers celebrate by lighting candles. As the story stipulates, when Judah returned, they only had enough oil to burn for one night, but it burned for 8. Another theory states the returning fighters found 8 spears in the temple, on which they mounted 8 candles.